Welcome to Bougie and Boring, a spa business podcast. I'm Amanda Luisa, a licensed skincare professional and spa owner. This podcast is all about creating a business that's both high-end and effortless. What I like to call bougie and boring, because the goal isn't chaos and overwhelm, it's simplicity and ease. I'll show you how to build a spa that runs smoothly, feels inspiring, and is so well structured, it practically runs itself. You'll learn how to create a business that's not just successful, but truly enjoyable to own. Let's get right into it. Your spa runs on you. This might not seem like a bad thing at first because you care. You're the hardest working person there. You're probably the one who built this spa from the ground up. But if every decision, every schedule change, every emergency, every supply order, every client complaint still comes to you, that is not sustainable. It is definitely not scalable. So if you're feeling like you're the glue holding everything together, then this episode is just for you. So this tells me that you are the bottleneck. Let's talk about the signs that your spa is too dependent on you. If you can't take a real day off without your phone blowing up, if you approve every schedule, every time off request, every product order, if you have team members, but you're still the one solving all the problems, if your team depends on you for emotional reassurance, not just for leadership, if you're in the treatment room for 30 plus hours a week and running payroll and answering the DMs, that is not how the CEO of a business operates. That's how. And I say this with love because I used to do it too. I get this so much, and why this happens, and it's not just your ego. This happens for a few reasons. You don't trust your team yet is probably the biggest one that I am seeing, that I have personally experienced, and then also that I have seen with my clients. You haven't seen them make good decisions without you, so you overfunction. And this could just be a reaction, like not quite a fight or flight reaction, but more of this is just what you needed to do to survive in a younger version of yourself. And so you are hyper independent and you're not able to really trust others to do their role. So you don't really give them the opportunity to prove to you that they can do it. Another reason is you haven't created systems. You haven't created some type of checklist or video explanation because you think it's faster if you do it yourself. This is the thing that I personally believed all the time. It's just faster if I do it myself. I even do this at home with the dishwasher sometimes still. And granted, it's hard, especially when my 2-year-old is like, let me put this in the dishwasher. And I'm like, oh, the patience needed. The patience. I need to do this to let him just put it in the dishwasher. Anyways, back to spa. So you think clients will leave if you're not available, you, the owner. The spa was built on you. And this is especially difficult if you are the brand. If your name is on the business, then that is really, really challenging to say that you're not available. And I understand that too, because that's what it used to be for me. My name used to be the business. And then another reason that came to mind, don't hate me for this one, but you're maybe addicted a little bit to being needed. And oh, that one kind of stings a little bit. I know it did for me when I was like, yeah, yes, that one definitely kind of stings a little. But the result of all of these things is that you feel stuck, you feel trapped, exhausted, maybe even resentful of the team or the clients that you once loved. You dread going into work because you can't imagine doing another day of this. But The good news is that this is not a permanent problem. It is absolutely solvable and figure outable. It's a system and leadership problem, which means it's fixable. So how do we start to shift this heavy load? There are 3 ways to start pulling yourself out of the center of your business. And the biggest one that I like to recommend to start off, because it's easiest, and that is to just make SOPs. Start making standard operating procedures. They are key to consistent delegation and results. Document how you want everything to be done, from the order you turn on the lights, to how you handle rebooking, to how you respond to common complaints. Every little nook and cranny. You're not going to get every single thing done perfectly the very first time, but that's the beauty in SOPs. They will never be finished. And that is something you just have to accept from the very beginning. When you're starting this whole process, you're going to start it, but they will never stop. You're going to constantly be improving, constantly be updating, because you are constantly improving and you are constantly updating. You're learning what works better and better and better. And so you need to incorporate that into your SOPs so that everyone that comes into contact with them for their job, for their role, will continue to get better and better and better. Okay, second thing, give ownership to the right people. Very often I am seeing an owner who will give the job of spa manager to their esthetician. And now that esthetician is not only has a full book of clients, but they have to do a full-time job of being a spa owner as well. They can't do it all. You shouldn't have to do it all. And making sure that that person, whoever is in that role, is the right person for that role. So maybe your senior esthetician can mentor the new estheticians, but she's staying in her department, for lack of a better word. Maybe your front desk can track the supplies or inventory. Start small, but you have to start. Give ownership of tiny little tasks that you can hand over to someone else in their own department, and try not to hand off these big, hefty tasks off to somebody who maybe is outside of their department and it's not really their specialty either. And then another thing that I think is really brand new to a lot of owners when hiring a team is make decision making part of their job. Give them the power to think critically. Give them a framework if it costs, give them a parameter, really. So if it costs less than $50, you make the call, use your better judgment, and you handle it. If a client is unhappy, always offer this thing. If you're at the end of your day and you have an extra towel from a facial you had, you can use that towel on your very last client, maybe to wash their face and show them what it's like to get give them a little taste of what a facial might be like. Little things like that. Teach them how you think so you can stop being the only thinker in your business, right? You want to empower your team. You want them to walk beside you and help you be great. And they cannot be great if they haven't been given the opportunity or permission to be great. And I say that also saying that, like, you can, if they are craving that, if they are wanting more out of their role and you're not allowing them to get more, they're going to go find it somewhere else, right? If anything, it's going to really make them feel like, oh my gosh, like she believes in me, she trusts me. That is a great thing. Like, I can't believe that I get to have this job where my boss trusts me to do this, and it empowers them and they love it. I know I would if my boss came to me and was like, Amanda, if it's less than this dollar amount, you can do whatever you want. I trust you. I know that you're making the right call for the business. That would totally light me up. I can't even tell you. Like, I would be so tickled for the rest of the week. But this doesn't happen overnight, okay? If you can take just one responsibility off of your plate each week, you will feel this shift, most likely within a month. Can you imagine taking 4 things off of your plate? How amazing would that feel? So if your spa is only running when you are not, or when you are there, it is not a business. It's a job with really fancy wallpaper, and you deserve that white space. You deserve to step into the role that you are watching other spa owners step into. You deserve to breathe, to create space for exciting new possibilities. And you can't do that when you are running on E. So if you're ready to restructure your team or get some real support, I would be so honored to do this with you. You can book a discovery call and we can build the systems, and you can trust that your business can run without you. So I look forward to meeting you in person. I'll talk to you soon. If you found value in today's conversation, don't forget to subscribe or share with a spa owner friend. You can also leave a review on iTunes, and in the comments section, ask any question you want, and I'm so happy to answer it right here on the podcast. Ready for the next step? Schedule a free 30-minute discovery call to see how I can help you with your business. You can also head over to amandaluisaconsulting.com and grab a free resource. I've got so many good ones over there. Whether it's hiring, paying yourself more, overcoming burnout, I've got you covered with resources to help make your business bougie and boring. Peace and love, my friend. I'll talk to you soon.